Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania, who will be hanging out and chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
And how about we check the numbers for Rui Hachimura?
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Lakers, Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Doncic in at the point. Here we go. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. James against Leonard. Inside. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. James against Leonard. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. James outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Dunn outside. No good from outside. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Now here's Dunn. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. 3-pointer, Harden. And Ayton pulls it down. Shams, LeBron James is always major headline news. What is his future actually going to be moving forward now?
Well, BA, we know a couple things. One, we know he's playing a record 23rd NBA season. We know he's playing with the Lakers to start the season, but where does his career go? Does he land on another team? Does he play a 24th or a 25th NBA season? LeBron James' future is still somewhat up in the air. He wants to win another championship. That is one thing I do know for sure.
Hey, when Leonard is able to stay healthy and play, there's no doubt he's one of the best in the game and take over a game on both ends.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
and Leonard drops them both. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source or a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
And let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
Now here's Collins. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Harden misses.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Ayton, a screen on Harden. Doncic finds Ayton. Shoots over Zubac. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Doncic. And more, we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Back to James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Harden. This one for 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
James buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy, pride, and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Brian, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. A minute 50 left in the opening quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul of the game. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like you.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
1:02 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Batum. Here's Bogdanovic. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And here's Kleba. Doncic passes to Smart. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Lakers.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Sanders. Now Bogdanovic. And a miss there on the triple. LaRavia right side. Doncic on the wing. Basket's good. Doncic has got 6.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance. Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Paul in at the point. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, B.A., I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers and evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
Harden can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Reeves. Smart outside. Connects from downtown. Smart's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Kleba, and Vincent is subbed in for Laravia. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. Up top, Harden. Back to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Batum's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Leonard. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September, Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But, B.A., you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer, too.
Hey, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Reeves. He's got 5. Ayton passes to Doncic. Shoots over Harden. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Smart. To the inside. And it's Doncic missing.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Pass to Dunn. Outside Harden. To the paint. It's stolen by Smart. Doncic on the wing. at the free throw line. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Clippers trail by 14. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Boy, don't sleep on Kawhi's passing ability now. He can drop dimes as well as score.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes, and LeBron subbed in for Reeves. John Collins checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for James Harden. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now James. He's got 5. Good D. Better O from LeBron.
You think LeBron is bothered by that contact? Absolutely not. No way.
Done right side. James against Leonard. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Zubac dominating on the offensive glass and getting one of his own there.
Now here's Doncic, defended by Dunn. Here's James, and it's James with the jam.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, Deandre. We'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Clippers trail by 16. Pass to Leonard. 32 seconds left in the second. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
From deep, here's Doncic.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Kicks it out to Collins. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he hits the first of 3. So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. There's 6 seconds left in the first half. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Lakers on top, up 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look at the Clippers. They knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
Let's go back now and talk about the first half. LeBron James has been asserting himself in a big way. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Luka and Reeves are the one of the two. LeBron and Hachimura.
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Los Angeles Clippers. With Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers, third best record here in the early going. And of course, there's the Clippers, 7.5 games behind.
And when you look at the Clippers, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
And the Clippers starting five. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And Greg in this Game 3 of group play. Two undefeated teams in this NBA Cup tournament. You know, something's got to give, right?
And this is where that competitive instinct of the players starts to kick in. And Kevin, the cup may not be the Larry O'Brien trophy, but neither one of these teams wants to take that first L in the tournament.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Now here's Leonard. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Ayton. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Harden. With the floater. And he lays it up and in.
Oh, Such a field shot there, the floater.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Jazz. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in Deandre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, John, thanks for the update. Now, here's Leonard after LeBron James's miss. Leonard finds Dunn. To the middle, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Just about halfway through group play. Here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with JJ Redick. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, Harden has always been a top facilitator, but in recent years, he's adopted even more of a pass-first mindset.
Doncic's outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. On the wing, Reeves. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. The shot's good. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this thing.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Here's Hachimura. Now James. 17 points in his last outing. 4 on the clock. From deep, Reeves. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Clippers leading by 6. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. .125 left in the first quarter. And here is Paul. Lopez kicks to Sanders. Clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Batum for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to LaRavia. And here's Hayes. Doncic passes to Smart. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Now here's Hayes. D right on him. Here's Doncic. And there it is for him.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Pass to Sanders. Now here's Lopez. Covered by Hayes. Fades away. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist from Sanders.
Just taking what the defense allows. I mean, nice recognition there by Lopez. This guy has seen it all.
Back to Doncic. Over Paul. And it's Doncic missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the lead.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Smart is out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then there's Hayes. And it's Kleba in at the foursome. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back over to you.
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The free throw drops for Batum. You know, Greg, with this being game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those two should take care of almost all ties.
Now, here's Lopez. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And if you let Bogdanovic square up from mid-range, it's going to be a long night.
Smart passes to Reeves. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Cleveland. And the Lakers making a change here. Vincent's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And the Lakers have possession following the miss by Brook Lopez. Reeves against Harden. Pass to Kleba. Launches a three. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers leading by 6. Back to Harden. Outside for Batum. Offline with his three. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleba. James checked in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Leonard. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Harden. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul, getting the whistle and the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Harden. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
To the inside, it's stolen by Hachimura. And it's the Lakers on the break. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Well, we have all enjoyed the NBA Cup tournament, and Greg, the double meaning it brings to these games earlier in the season is just terrific.
Yeah, of course, they also count in the regular season standings as well. It allows teams a second trophy to chase, a championship that's a lot earlier in the calendar. And I'll tell you who else benefits, a lot of the young teams, because it puts them in a playoff mindset. I think it's going to help their progression over the course of the season.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Smart kicks to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Smart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to Cleveland.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And it's Doncic missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Collins, a screen on Hachimura. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving. and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for the matchup with the Suns, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Smart. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Reeves can't hit.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Lakers trail by 6. Reeves outside. Pass to James. Overdone. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And Leonard gets it to go.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Up top, Doncic. Sanders covering. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Clippers on top, up 6. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Come one, come all. The 2K.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Lakers trail by 6. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 1.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Doncic outside. It's deflected. Stolen by Zubac. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside Collins. Harden inside the three-point line. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists in the game. James sets the screen for Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 10. No one saw it coming off a finals appearance. Luka Doncic, Richard, traded to the Lakers.
I mean, we're talking about a 5-time first-team All-NBA player who was traded at just 25 years old. I've never seen it happen before. Expect Luka to have a big chip on his shoulder for the next few seasons.
Now, Doncic. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. From deep three-point land. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
John, the bounce pass. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Collins. Zubac, a screen on Reed. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and he drops that one in.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Collins, a screen on Doncic. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Pass to Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. Doncic against Harden. Doncic, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here is Harden. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
On the wing, James. Leonard with the steal. Harden outside. Pass to Collins. Now done. A 3 from Leonard. Offensive rebound. But Trey, yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for 8. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Luka Doncic. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And Chris Paul's subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Smart. Pass to Hayes. And Kleber out top of the key. And it's LaRavia missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now here's Smart. Still scoreless. Banked in off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there. Reeves finds Smart. Kleba with a screen on Bogdanovich to the paint. And Kleba slams it in.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Pass to Leonard. Stolen by Reeves. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and he gets the bucket.
Night in and night out, Reeves does some of his best work off the bounce.
Leonard looking over the floor. And he converts the layup. Leonard's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
You got to make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? If they're going to try to help and tag, you got to make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you know what, Greg? You got to like what Coach Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
I mean, keep it simple. Don't rush it. Let's just stay focused. Really good advice.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves out there with Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Hayes in at the 5, down low. That's the Laker 5. Harden outside. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Smart.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ball against Reeves. Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. Lays it up and banks it in. Smart's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. Bogdanovich passes to Lopez. Now here's Harden. Shoots the 3. Reeves with the rebound.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Can't drain the inside leaner. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Clippers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Harden gets the bucket. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Gannett comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Hayes the pass to Doncic. And here is Vanderbilt. He's covered by Leonard. 6 to shoot. Here's Smart. Misses the 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Leonard dishes to Lopez. Back to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Harden missing again.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Smart puts the pick in for Doncic. Pass to Smart. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Ball passes to Harden. Now Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Clippers lead by 19.
And the rare catching fire from a center. Brook Lopez is a different kind of five, possesses incredible range.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Harden. Inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
They had not been playing very good basketball coming into this game. And that's when a team needs its star players to step up and stop the bleeding, just like he did tonight. Collins with it. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. Cleared away by Ayton. Lakers trail by 17. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Doncic. Now here's Ayton. James outside. Doncic. What a floater by Doncic.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Outside Leonard. Harden against Doncic. Strong move off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Doncic. Hachimura. And there's the dunk.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Now Zubac. The 11-footer cleared away by James.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Luka Doncic. The three doesn't go. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
James, I'd love to know, whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense, what aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Craig Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game, James Harden.